As Wick pulls off on his bike shooting back, the driver is hit, and 42-year-old Joseph Shaw would be found a victim of this road rage shootout.
You motherfucking goofy, you thought you was hard? What you looking at there, boy? Flash your pipe, you hit him with the... Yeah, I'm thugging. And then he got blew out. Man, what the hell, bro? You wild.
Flee from the scene, but later tracked.
Hey, no disrespect. May he rest in peace. But like, bro, what the hell, bro? Road rage is wild.
Down using the registration.
YouTube, man, back with another video. You feel what I'm saying? I know I missed today, my fault. You feel me? But today we got hip hop's top 5 hardest white boys. You feel what I'm saying? We gonna see what this video talking about. We gonna see if these white boys really slanging that iron. You heard me? But before we start this little video, you already know what the business is, man. Like the video, share, subscribe to the channel, smash that little bell. You feel what I'm saying, man? Let's dive straight into the business, man.
Boys in hip-hop have always been an anomaly of a concept. However, throughout the years, we have seen these rappers have to prove themselves before the public can take them seriously. And progressively, as more rappers emerge, the stakes grow higher. And while some of these white boys prove themselves with their fists, another on this list just got off beating a body. And no, we're not covering Lil Mabu, Matty G's, Slim Jesus. I mean, we're not even including Stitches on this list. But we are only going to cover the deadliest, most raw white boys that we have ever seen. We start off this list in St. Louis, Missouri with my favorite white boy rapper, CTS Lil Wick. And no, I'm not just saying that because he blessed me with this clip.
Shout out my boy Hurley Films for naming me the hardest white boy in America, man.
I'm dead.
But CTS Lil Wick just got off beating a body in self-defense. Back in August 2022, Lil Wick was riding his motorcycle when an angry driver pulled up beside him and asked Wick, "What are you looking at?" Instantly, the driver shows Wick that he's armed and opens fire in his direction. As Wick pulls off on his bike shooting back, the driver is hit, and 42-year-old Joseph Shaw would be found a victim of this road rage shootout.
You motherfucking goofy, you thought you was hard? What you looking at there, boy? Flash your pipe, you hit him with the... Yeah, I'm thugging. And then he got blew out. Man, what the hell, bro? You wild.
Flee from the scene, but later tracked.
Hey, no disrespect. May he rest in peace. But like, bro, what the hell, bro? Road rage is wild.
Down using the registration to the motorcycle that Wick was operating. When the police got a hold of him, they roughed him up, and resulting in this iconic mugshot.
They would even try to use CTS Lil Wick's lyrics against him in court.
However, with the evidence stacked against him, there was no denying that Joseph Shaw initiated and was the aggressor. And in January 2024, CTS Lil Wick walked away a free man after serving 15 months in jail fighting his case.
Damn.
This isn't the first time that Wick shot at someone and got away with it either. When Wick was only 13, he was arrested and charged with assault in the first degree after shooting at a man provoking Wick, saying, "You ain't gonna blow that motherfucker, white boy." And Wick started to let off shots. Wick would then beat this charge on self-defense as a minor, and Wick would even say, "I wish he would have died. He was a pedo. I would be a hero for real." Now, CTS Lil Wick had a rough life at a young age. While growing up around his parents using drugs, Wick decided that he would stay away from anything besides smoking weed. Lil Wick would see his first firearm in person at 7 years old, and eventually owned his own gun by the age of 11. And by 12, Wick had been arrested for the first time under possession of a firearm after his ops mom would go to the police and snitch on this 12-year-old gun-toting white boy.
He said his ops mom went to the police and snitched on a 12-year-old. What the hell? Hold on, first of all, you had ops at 12 years old is crazy. I'm gonna put that's wild, but like, goddamn, you must have been putting fear in her heart at 12 years old, slaying an ass.
However, I respect this man as an artist and hope he goes far with this music.
Yeah, for sure.
Next on the list,
I ain't gonna lie, it always be the white boys. They'll be like, "Oh, he's white, so he's not thugging. He ain't this, he ain't that." Or he's scary. Them scary motherfuckers, the first ones to up that pipe and blow your ass down. I'm telling y'all that right now. Like, y'all must be tweaking, just be stereotyping. It's cool to stereotype, but just know everybody capable of doing the same thing, bro. Just because they look nice or they look like they not living like that, they can still be living like that. Just know that. You feel me? Like, God,
down to Jacksonville, Florida, where YNR Slugga T is still in jail after being involved in a traffic stop. When one of his friends in the car would go on Instagram Live, detectives were monitoring the IG account, and they could be heard in the background saying, "I need to hide this stick." After searching the vehicle, officers found a 9mm Ruger and a .40 caliber FNX 40, and Slugga T, along with his co-defendant, would be taken into custody under the YNR gang file. While Slugga T would also be seen in his videos videos flexing a Smith & Wesson AR-15 while still on probation. And then while in jail, Slugga T's defense had let the court know that his life was in danger after he was stabbed behind bars in what seemed to be a racially motivated attack. There is speculation that this could also be because YNR Slugga T has a deadly beef with the infamous Youngin Ace of ATK, one of the most feared figures in Jacksonville, RIP Julio Fulio. In fact, while Slugga T was still doing time, he had this to say to Queso on being a white boy using the N-word.
That nigga and this bitch getting took up and through there, man. I'ma beat that nigga ass. Already, man.
While fighting his case, somehow Slugga T beat his gang enhancement and avoided 15 years while only being sentenced to 7. But according to him, he'll be out within the next year or so, and recently just dropped a diss track dissing all of his ops. And not only that, but Slugga T is not your ordinary white boy. Rumor has it that through his uncle, he has ties directly to the Colombo crime family. And I don't know if you've seen his videos on Reddit, but he's been known for throwing hands since back in the day, so it was only right for him to make it on this list. Now let's head down to Marin City, California, where we find the Hoff twins, Alex and Tyler, causing havoc for police and defending their honor in the city they love. Back in 2015, at only 18 years old, Tyler would start his criminal career in a total of 7 arrests, including assault, possession, vandalism, evading police, and resisting arrest. This white boy would not be taken down easily. It wasn't until 2017 when Alex would catch his first case. While his peers had caught a 211 robbery, Alex would not directly be involved and get off with only a possession charge. With so many of their close friends losing their lives to gun violence, including one incident on Halloween 2019 where a house party that the twins were at had been shot up. Even though Alex and Tyler had made it out, they would lose 5 of their friends during this incident. Not long after this, in July 2020, another close friend would be gunned down right outside the front door of the twins' home. The same home that had been robbed in the past in an attempt to remove the Hoff twins from Marin City. The Hoff twins claim that they grew up fighting every day to earn their keep in the city, and while they are white boys, they do casually drop the N-word pretty frequently.
I mean, at first, when growing up, it wasn't easy. Just being white in the, the area where we've been
projects,
at. It ain't, we the only white kids. Definitely, we
had to fight every day.
We're tried every day.
House was robbed. The other day, house get robbed. We fight.
But we didn't let that. We didn't let that bother us. We kept going hard every day. We went hard every day.
And if they really want to push the music, then I don't know. This could hold them back a bit. You guys tell me in the comments what you think.
I don't think so.
White boys in Cambridge, Massachusetts, where the famous Millie's is from. Now, Millie's grew up rough, selling drugs and fighting a lot, saying that he was bullied a lot for being white. Although Millie's never claims to really be in a gang, by about 14 he started selling drugs, and by 15 he was already carrying a gun. Millie's also said he would always feel like he had to put in 3 times the work as everyone else to prove himself. And by 17 years old, Millie's would be on trial for an armed robbery, which he would beat that case, and then shortly after at 18 he would then catch another case, this time beating a cocaine trafficking conspiracy charge involving a high-speed pursuit ending in a collision. Soon after this, Millie's finds himself driving a friend with a gunshot wound to the hospital. Upon arriving, the police would notice that Millie's was under the influence, and while searching his vehicle, they had found 14 grams of crack. Millie's would be charged with DUI and possession of crack. He would finally learn his lesson when he would experience something that he describes as a paranormal godlike miracle, where Millie's was in a situation where he was going to have to shoot somebody, and somehow the gun disassembles itself and is rendered useless, forcing Millie's to make a swift getaway. I mean, I'm not superstitious at all, but
what the hell type of gun? You at a high point, it disassembled. What the hell? Hell no. I mean, I guess you could look at it like a good thing, but if I'm like about to get into a shootout or something, or I gotta blow somebody down, and my gun disassembles, and I gotta escape, hell nah, bro. Hell nah, bro.
Hey, he told the story on the podcast, so we gotta take his word for it. At last on the list, we travel to Brooklyn, New York, where Max the Demon lives up to his name and makes sure to use his drill raps to provoke the ops. While in early interviews back in 2018, Max says he's the first white drill rapper, and he's not worried at all about getting pressed.
Oh, you the first Brooklyn white drill
rapper? Brooklyn drill rapper. Okay,
speak on that shit.
There's nobody else doing what I'm doing. I'm the only one with the image that I got.
Are you worried about anybody trying to press you or some shit like that? You know what I'm saying?
You can try though. But nothing's gonna happen though.
Now, this white boy is from Insane Baby Crip and can be seen on social media dissing L Block.
And no sense going live. Well, don't give a fuck about you and your 2 views. What 5 yo said?
Damn.
You know those little dirty L Block bitches can suck my dick, you heard?
Damn.
Throwing up gang signs for views.
Oh.
Now, there's mixed info on his upbringing, but allegedly, his father was in and out of prison frequently, and his brother is allegedly in prison for a double homicide. Max also claimed to have done 2 years as a minor, but I don't think anyone's necessarily clear on his charges. Some rumors are that he did some time for his brother, and that when he was released, he was homeless, which directed him to the gang lifestyle for protection. However, Max would have a kid and combine that with having issues with his label, and I guess that was the reason that he hasn't been dropping music for a while. The last we have heard of Max, he was beefing with Jen Carter of 4-1. After Jen said Max is not a demon, Max would then show screenshots of Jen Carter DMing Max back in 2021 trying to work with him, and I'm assuming it was for a feature. Now, the white boys have come a long way, and they will continue to prove themselves over time. And as I'm wrapping this up, I know I should have probably included Paul Wall on this list, but I did also want to just keep it to 5 rappers. But you let me know in the comments.
Nah, you gotta add another rapper to the list. I know we all done seen the video. Was it yellow wide body, look like a school bus? Yeah. He the hardest white boy. He need to be added to this list on God, bro. But y'all, let me know what y'all feel about this video. Let me know if y'all think these white boys really slanging iron like they claiming, like how they be saying, or they just lying. You feel what I'm saying? Because some people, they'll come on the net and they'll say something just to lie or play fake gangster, this and that. I don't know. Hey, I don't know. Ain't no disrespect. I don't want no smoke. I'm cool, bro. I don't want no white boy to run down on me. You feel what I'm saying? But let me know what y'all feel about this video. You feel what I'm saying, man? Give me y'all thoughts. Like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel, smash that little bell. You feel what I'm saying? It's on with y'all, man.